So Hannah, I want to start with you. Obviously shooters shoot, but you get in slumps sometimes. Shooters are also human. So how had you been handling your current recent run, and how good did it feel to hit that first?
Yeah, I really can't even describe how good that was. But yeah, obviously I've struggled the last couple games, and it really is just kind of a mentality, like you're going to go in slumps, and you got to go with the saying, shoot or shoot. So I knew the only way to get out of it was to shoot my way out of it.
But there's the human part of it too. So at any point were you starting to overthink some things? Did you were you putting pressure on yourself, or were you the experienced player that knows better to do that?
I definitely was not an experienced player during that little slump. I get very in my head, and yeah, it was hard to get out of, but luckily this game was hopefully my turning point for the season.
And your fourth double-double.
Yeah.
I did want to, Chloe, I thought you guys started out really aggressive defensively tonight. Was that the key to really kind of setting the tone for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, that was a key emphasis for sure, was our defense. That's what we thrive on, and we always say defense leads to offense, and so that was a big focal point for this game, for sure.
And you have had a tendency in some games past to allow teams to get hot early, and then you kind of have to come back. Was it nice to get that tone set so that you were the ones playing from ahead and they were playing catch up?
Oh yeah, definitely. We've talked a lot about coming out stronger, because like you said, we've kind of started the games a little slower in the past, and so that was something that we've been working on in practice, and just together we've been talking about just coming out stronger than we have.
As a teammate, you know what everybody's role is on the team, and so you know what Hannah's is, and she's supposed to be one of your snipers. You feel for her as well too, and when you see that first action set up for her and she hits it, does that give the team a good vibe?
Oh yeah, I mean, I know Hannah. I see her in practice. I see her putting in the extra work. She's a great shooter, and so I knew eventually she'd knock him down. And once she did, I'm just like, we just need to feed her the ball and just let her keep shooting.
Hannah, in that regard, you guys had slumped a little bit offensively, maybe recently. I think Ryan probably chewed you guys out for 14 turnovers, but I believe, but he did come down. At least 5 of them were on aggressive offensive plays where you guys, you got called for an offensive, aggressiveness. Does that show to you that as a team, you guys weren't worried about what had happened in the past? You were still going to play aggressive offensively tonight?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we've always been a team that's very, no turnovers, protect the ball. But I don't think any of us have played scared or timid. We knew that our turnovers were a little bit more as of recently, but I don't think anybody was in their head about playing, timid. So I think that we were an experienced group in that sense.
How important was it to get off to an aggressive start on defense and make them know that you guys were going to play hard and limit their star players, and that kind of set the tone the rest of the game?
Yeah, I think GCU, and teams in general too, but I think GCU is one of those teams where when they see it go in and they get off to a good start, it's a totally different ball game. So I think shutting them down early and kind of setting the tone and dominating in the first half really helped us in the whole game.
Chloe, when you look at your stat line tonight, it's 4 rebounds, 4 assists, you end up in double figures. Is that a stat line that you kind of aspire to because you're doing a little bit of everything?
Yeah, I'm just trying to do whatever I can to help my teammates and help us ultimately get the in victory. And so whatever that is that I need to do, I'm going to try and do it to the best.
And then game like this, you guys limiting the turnovers and getting your defense down with the harder stretch you guys have in the coming weeks, how important is it to get that kind of mojo felt out in a game like this?
Yeah, I think we definitely need to continue to work on just lowering our turnovers and just being stronger and patient with the ball. But I think that you can't play timid at the end of the day, and so I think we'll figure it out.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.